Hi, my darlings. Hi, my loves. It's your girl, Queen Lisa, and I'm in the building. Hope you guys are doing well. So, all my new and returning subscribers, welcome, welcome, welcome. Grab a seat. If you like the content that I share with you all today, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, make sure you hit that notification bell. Excuse me, so that you're notified each and every time I do upload. And just give me a few moments. I'm going to give you some time to gather on in here because this initial message here is very important. And I don't want to start and you guys aren't here to hear the message. You feel what I'm saying? I need you guys here. I need you guys in the building. All right. Make sure that mug was lit now. No, you putting in there. I'm trying to clean up all you goddamn ashes. I tell you that, man. You staying you up in here. Hold on. Put some chapsticks on my lips, honey. Yeah. Child, I look like a troll from under the damn bridge. Don't make no sense, child, but do you think I care? Mm-mm. The Lord said, come as you are. And here I am. Not my out. Why is it so ashy on this camera here? I just got a shower. I put lotion on. I don't know. Maybe it's the angle in which I'm seeing this shit. It look like I'm ashy, bitch. I ain't ashy. I just got out the shower, put on some good old cocoa butter, honey. I don't know what's going on with this camera, but I'm not ashy. All right. Thank you guys for showing up and being present today. So we're going to jump into this energy. You have a lot of people who are upset with the fact that you are surpassing them. They're coming back trying to show you this fake ass love because they want to sabotage you. They don't want nothing from you. And especially this twin flame that's coming back into your life, they only want to come in and destroy what you have built because they just want to prove to themselves, if no one else, that they're the big bad wolf and they can destroy anything in their path or anything in their way, and whatever they don't like, they can get rid of. And, you know, they just the destroyer, the punisher. I'm going to punish you for being, for surpassing the limits that I set upon you. Who told you to go past those limits? It's like, what you're doing and how you're living your life and how you're evolving, your spiritual awakening, your you coming into your spiritual consciousness. They feel backstabbed and betrayed because they worked so hard on creating this facade about how you were this and how you were that, that your actions is proving them wrong. Your actions is making them out to be a fat liar, and they don't like it. That's why they're so offended. That's why they want to do you something, because you are destroying everything that they built off the back of you. By just simply being you. You ain't setting out on no deliberate path to destroy or seek vengeance against these people who did just that to you. You feel what I'm saying? You minding your own business. You doing just what God called you to do. And that's it. And that's all. These people don't know nothing else. That's why they're so bothered by you. That's why they won't leave your ass alone. That's why every time they feel like you getting ready to surpass the limit that they put on you, it's like the governor. If you've ever drove for the city, or if you drove commercially for a if you're a professional driving for the damn postal service and shit like that, you know there is a certain speed that you can drive out in that vehicle. That's what they try to do to you. Govern and monitor your progression. You feel what I'm saying? Anytime you do anything that's not set on your route by them, then that's when you hear the violations being sent out. Violation, moving violation, traffic violation, ran the stop sign, following distance. You know how them things be talking to you when you be out there making violations on the road. If you know, you know. But That's how they're feeling. Those are the alerts. Those are the spiritual alerts that they're getting from your improvement, from your evolvement. That, excuse me, you're doing something that wasn't already pre-programmed into the route that you're supposed to be running. You creating your own route. You running your route the way you want to run your route. You see what I'm saying? They may have you doing your businesses last, but you're going to go and run and do the business stops first so you can get that out the way so you won't have to worry about missing the office hours or having to return packages because you did the route in the order in which it was given unto you. You did the most efficient way to where you can complete the task successfully and ahead of time and ahead of schedule. They don't want you to be ahead. They want you to be behind. That's why they created it the way they created it, to set you up for failure, not success. And how dare you go behind them and rearrange that shit or do it your way instead of the way in which they have manipulated your life to be, or your path, or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? But the worst of it all is, the sad part about it is, these people are crying. These people are loathing over what they have manifested in from you, because they went off based on how you made it look. You feel me? From the outside looking in, it looked as though it was something else. It looked as though you were living this particular lifestyle, but it was just your character, how you carried yourself. You never looked like what you was going through. No matter if you were sleeping in your couch surfing, whatever. When you were presenting yourself to the public, nobody couldn't tell by looking at you that you was sleeping in your car or whatever the fuck, baby. You didn't even smell like it, look like it, none of that. Clothes weren't wrinkled up. It was no indication that you was suffering. You feel what I'm saying? And now they got so jealous because what they was hearing, it was partial truths now, because they may have been hearing about your struggle, your family and shit may have been telling these people your motherfucking business and shit, but the way you were moving, the way you were living your life, it did not match what was being told about what quote unquote was really going on. So then they said, okay, well, fuck that. I want what she got going on. I'm going to take it. I want what he got going on. So I'm going to take it. So then they go in and manifest your life, try to swap destinies at a time in your life where you were getting your ass whooped spiritually. You feel what I'm saying? Because you was in the heat of it all, in the deepest, darkest part of the valley, clearing out karmic debt that your bloodline has accrued, and putting yourself in a position to come on out that valley, up out that pit, so that you can rebirth and restart your bloodline. So wherever they try to destiny swap you at, they don't like what they're getting, because again, their assumption of what your life was really going on based upon how they seen you and presented yourself was wrong. They made an ass out of themselves. They was dead as the fuck wrong, and now they're seeing that they was wrong for interfering and trying to intervene and manipulate and destiny swap, because what they're getting now is what they manifested in. And those were some of your, like I said again, treacherous points in your life where you was going through it. I mean, you was getting the skin whooped off your ass. You weren't even getting time. You weren't even having time enough to heal. You feel what I'm saying? It was some of y'all barely made it alive out that motherfucking trench, baby. Because I mean, y'all went and you got beat from every layer. First, it started with your hairline receding and all this shit, and just went down and down and down and down and down to the point, for some of y'all, I'm hearing y'all went into hiding because you couldn't even look at yourself, because whatever you was fighting, whatever you was dealing with was tearing your ass up. And it was just points in time where you just kind of like disappeared, fell off the grid, nobody couldn't find you. And then when you was able to be presentable, you came back out, that type shit. Now they wondering why they got dang on looking like they're looking, living like they're living, fucked up like they fucked up, just all discombobulated, because that's what you get when you envy somebody because of how they look and not knowing what the fuck going on in the background. These are the consequences of those type of actions. That's why you need to keep your feelings and shit in check and stay out of folks' business and don't worry about what the next person got going on and what they're doing and how they're doing it. Because again, you never know what a person is going through or went through to get where they're at, to look like they look, walk like they walk, talk like they talk. You don't know what it took to get to that point. You don't know how they really feel on the inside or what's going on behind the scenes. Your eyes, you falling victim to your eyes. You feel what I'm saying? Your fleshly eyes. What you see is causing jealousness and enviousness within you because you're not healed. You're damaged. Well, not you, but I'm speaking about the people who went against you. Those people are not healed. You're damaged. They're low vibrational. And they just do stupid ass shit like this to uproot a person because they'll feel better if their whole environment is suffering like them. They hate happiness. They're happiness haters. They don't like to see anybody being successful. They don't like to see anybody being happy with what they're doing. They don't want you to enjoy your life. They want you to suffer your life and just grouch and grunt and whine about what the fuck going on in your life when all you gotta do is just shut up and do something about it. You see what I'm saying? All you have to do is just shut up and do something about it. But see, instead of doing something about how they felt about themselves, they chose to weaponize their hurt and their pain against other people to take other people out to make themselves feel better. And that's why you are going through this with all these fake ass people that you've already cut off and they recycling themselves back, trying to recycle themselves back into your life. Don't do it. Don't fall for the fake love. Don't fall for the fake love. These people don't fuck with you. You just looking real tasty. That's all I'm gonna say. You look real tasty. You see what I'm saying? You coming up. You got your head held up high. You're standing on business. You look like money, smell like money, talk like money, walk like money. People can't decipher you. People can't figure you out. They just know you want to come up. They don't know how you coming up, what you doing to come up, but whatever it is that you're doing and however you doing it, you're making it look good. And that's why they coming around smiling and grinning and like a pack of coyotes or some damn hyenas that done seen something that they like and they ready to come on in and get and take it from you. You see what I'm saying? Don't allow these people back into your life. They don't mean you no good. They didn't mean you no good from the damn beginning. You ain't never received nothing good from being around these people. Period. Yeah, they want you to be addicted to them. Addicted to people pleasing them. Addicted to wanting to fit in to them. They want you to look up to them. They want you to admire them. They want you to aspire to be like them. And it's never going to happen because I'm here. I don't want to be nobody but myself. I don't want to be better than nobody but myself. Every single day I wake up, I want to be better than I was yesterday. I strive every day I wake up to be the best version of myself. I strive every day when I wake up to be better than myself. Better than what I was yesterday. That's your only goal. These people are karmics. They gambling on you. They just want to see if they still got it, if they can still reel you back in, if the key that they got still work to open your ass up. Does that old key they've been holding on for so long work? And it don't. You don't even reside there no more. You got rising like the phoenix. Like I said, your come up looks amazing. These people are reminiscing and wanting to come back in and say, hey, let me get a seat on your yacht. No, bitch. Security. Security. Get rid of the riffraff. We don't got time for this. I'm hearing y'all say, don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. Don't ruin my day. Be gone. I thought we was cool. No, you don't know me anymore. You know the old version of me. You don't know me now. You don't know me. You don't know me. I know you though. Because you right where you were, you in the same position you was when I walked away from your ass the first time. Second time, third time, or the last time, whatever the fuck time around it was. They still in that same position. They ain't changed, they did nothing no different. But you have. You did just what they said you couldn't do. They did just what they said you were not capable of doing. I'm telling you, these people had it in their mind that you was mentally handicapped because they said so. And the only reason why they considered you to be mentally handicapped because they couldn't understand you. Why? Because you were vibrating on a different frequency. So they couldn't comprehend the frequency in which you were speaking on. But because you are an intergalactical being, I'm hearing for some of y'all angelic beings, you can hear on all frequencies. Not to say it felt good to your ears, but you could hear on frequencies that others were not attuned to. You know what I'm saying? They were only attuned to hear on the frequency in which they were vibrating on. That's why it seemed like everybody was just purposely misunderstanding you, playing in your face. No, it wasn't an act. It was for real. They really couldn't hear what you were saying. They really couldn't understand. Their ears couldn't even process that wavelength. That's why they would ignore you. That's why they would talk over you. That's why they wouldn't let you speak. Because everybody would have to be quiet and think slow. And it took them too long to process what you were saying. So they just didn't give you the opportunity to speak. Because when you did speak, you shut the whole room down. You shut everybody up. Ain't nobody have nothing else to talk about once you started talking. Because you made all the sense in the damn room. And then for them to come behind you and start that senseless, mindless ass conversation back up, it would have made everybody look stupid. Everybody would have been like, oh, fuck, here come the moment killer. That's how they felt about you. They felt like every time you came around, you killed the vibe, you killed the moment. Because here comes Mr. or Mr. Goody Two Shoes, Mr. or Mr. I know every goddamn thing, Mr. or Mr. I'm this, I'm that, I'm the shit. And you was everything they said that you wasn't, because they wasn't. You feel what I'm saying? How themselves, they try to project that onto you, thinking that that would shut you down and shut you up and make you feel some type of way about yourself. Bitch, just because you are a nasty, stupid, dumb individual doesn't mean everyone is going to absorb what the fuck you put out. But just know it's always going to return back unto sender, good, bad, or indifferent. That's why it's called a cycle of life. Everything is revolving. I'm not going to say everything always returns to its point of origin, but when it comes to energy, it does. Called karma. Hold on, y'all. All right, darlings, I'm back. Woo! Lisa. Who is y'all talking about? Who is Lisa? Lisa, are you listening? Who is outside boys? Outside the box. Who is this? Who are you talking about? But like I was saying, don't let these people come back into your life. They're very insignificant. It was insignificant then, and it even more insignificant now. It's nothing but a setup. It's a trap. These people trying to come in and obtain something that does not belong to them again. They just want to run it back, run it up, and see if they can do the same thing again. So they can try to prove a false ass point again that you a weak ass hoe, and you keep coming back to be accepted by people who constantly reject you on purpose. Yeah. They want to see how many times around you going to keep coming back around until you get it. Or not even until you get it. How many times you going to keep letting them come back around into your life? How many times you going to keep letting them fuck you over before you say enough is enough? Now, with this love, why people are so attracted to you, for one, is how you love yourself. Your self-love. You feel what I'm saying? Your self-love is alluring. You lure in good, bad, and indifferent energy. But these people here, you took the time that you needed to heal from these motherfuckers. So now that they're coming back around, it's like you Stone Steve Austin and they motherfucking ass. You just on some shit like, bitch, your face is a mirror. They can't read you. They out there talking about mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the finest of them all? You, and motherfucking you. You feel what I'm saying? They don't like what they see when they look at you. Because you're reflecting their energy right back to them. You're not even, you don't need access to me, baby. You need to check you. You need to check into you. You need to see what the fuck you got going on and how you can fix yourself. But don't come over here trying to rearrange my life and fuck with me and fuck me over and have me all emotionally distraught and shit because your ass don't know how to act and you don't know how to treat people. You're a terrible person. Some of these people is a waste of breath. Yeah. So you got the Grim Reaper. And I like you. All this shit that I was just talking to you about, all these people who I just described, all the things that I just described, is this shit is over with. You know what I'm saying? The Grim Reaper is coming. I seen that in my dream last night. Like, and I did a reading about this last night as well. The angel of death is real busy right now amongst the people who has tried to do you wrong, who have done you wrong, who have betrayed you, who have done all these mean, ugly, nasty, and indifferent things to your ass. Them is the people that the Grim Reaper is I can't even talk. That the Grim Reaper is coming through to take up out of here. These people won't bother you no more because they won't be here to do it. And they don't even know that. Like I said yesterday, some of them are being spiritually devoured first and then physically devoured second. Because that's what they wanted for you. They wanted to spiritually devour you and have you walking around a shell of yourself. So they're going to see just how that shit feel before they fucking head get cold. That's why you have to be careful what you wish upon other people, because you just might get what the fuck you put out. And if it don't come back to you, you got to think about that. Everything you do don't directly just affect you. It affects those around you. So if you think you missed out, think about the innocent people that's finna suffer because of your wrongdoings, your children, your grandchildren, your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, your loved ones suffering, your karma. Think about that. To see these karmic people, they don't want to think about no shit like that because, again, do unto others as others has done unto you. So this is a cycle that they have become accustomed to. So they don't understand what I'm saying when I say these things and present it like this. They don't understand that. They like, that's why they say, that's why their favorite saying right now is, I was done like this as a child. I was treated like this. I don't know how to act or treat other people any different. That's bullshit, a hot pot of bullshit, because I have been treated good, bad, and indifferent, and I know how I want to be treated. So therefore, if I didn't like the way a person treated me, I'm not going to internalize that shit to the point where I say, okay, well, this is going to be how I treat everybody else because of 1, 2, 3, or however many people came in and mistreated me and pissed me off and did all kind of fuck up shit to me. Don't mean I'm going to go do that shit to somebody else, because it's going to come back around and happen to me again, even worse than what it was the first time. So that's why that shit don't fly with me. Because if you didn't like it when it was done to you, you want to sit up here and say, oh, you not like that. You not that type of person. And this, that, and the third, blah, 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 blah. Then why the fuck is you going around here doing this type of shit to people then? Why is you going around here doing this type of shit to people? Why are you going around here treating people like you treating them if that's not how you was? You just a victim. You just traumatized. To you. Okay, well, there's a lot of ways to deal with your trauma, your hurt, and your pain than to come back around and re-inflict the same shit on someone else that was done to you, that broke you, that hurt you. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. See, you got a soulmate coming in that's going to reciprocate the love that you give. Yeah. And you have your heart open for that. That's what you've been healing your heart for, so that you can manifest So I'm sorry, so that you can receive your manifestations. And with these people that's trying to recycle themselves back into your life, you are not answering the phone. You can't answer the phone because some of y'all done changed your phone number. Some of y'all done moved along. You done moved around. Put yourself in healthier situations. With this healthy choice card coming out, you're making healthier choices when it comes to your love life. You're not playing this fucking game with people no more. You're not the one to the two. You're letting people know, hey, go find you something safe to do for your ass. Wake up and be in the express lane to meet your fucking maker. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know. Something told me to pick up on this. For some of y'all, your jealous mama, your jealous mother is causing harm to you in some type of way. But your grandmother, which is her mother who's passed away, is watching over you and protecting you from your mama. Yeah, because your mama broke, so she trying to sacrifice you for money. She fucking and sucking to get her money, to make her money. She tired of doing it. Her fucker and her sucker is tired. So she rather, you feel me, sacrifice you instead. For some of y'all, if y'all mama's still able to have kids, she done fucked around and almost got pregnant by somebody that was playing mind games with her. Yeah. The same shit is like, for some of y'all mama set y'all up to be with y'all treacherous ass baby daddy, or have these treacherous ass relationship with these motherfucking Ike ass motherfucking niggas, and they wanted you in that Ike and Tina Turner type ass relationship shit. You feel what I'm saying? It was because of your mama. If those are the type of relationships that you've been experiencing throughout your dating career or whatever you want to call it, your mama put that entity on you over your love life. She put that spell over your love life for you only attracting them type of people. You feel what I'm saying? Whether they friends or whatever type of relationship you got, she put that energy over relationships that come into your life, period. Even down to your kids. Even then, you like, damn, the older my kids get, the worse we get along. And can't nobody get along in this bitch. And don't nobody listen. Don't nobody respect me. That's your mom meddling in your fucking business. Yeah, that's your mama meddling in your business. Trying to have you fucked up like her. See, the reason why she's doing that to you, wanting you to feel fucked up like she feel fucked up, because she actually did fucked up ass shit. She actually did shit to put her in a position to be seen by the public the way she's being seen. She's the reason why don't nobody like her. She's the reason why she's being treated and viewed the way she is by the public that know her and don't know her. She wonder why she get the type of responses that she get from people, because her energy stinks. She sucks. She's a sucky ass individual, and she's mad when people can see that about her. So that's why she likes to pay to play with people. You feel what I'm saying? She feels like once you accept her money, then you have to play her silly little motherfucking game, or she's going to make you regret ever taking anything from her, gift or not. Yeah. This is how your mama really feeling about you. This is why your mama did what she did to you. Because you're everything she can never be. You're everything she could never be, because she cut herself off at an early age. For some of y'all, your mother was got pregnant as a teenager. She was a baby having a baby. And that just ruined her. It shattered her on the inside. And then for you to have the nerve to come out and be better than her, people love you, they admire you, they support you, and they make her do right by you instead of mistreating you, treating you like a rag dog, disrespecting you. That's why she didn't like people coming around you. She tried to keep you hidden in the closet like an old shirt or some shit. Didn't even want nobody to see you. There's still some people to this day that know your mama and don't even know she got a child. That's how bad she hiding you and how bad she trying to recreate her life without you. She don't even let people know about you. She don't even let people know she got children. And if you done had children, she don't let people know about the grandkids and shit like that. She just doesn't speak of it because she don't want to have to explain you to people. So she just don't even tell people she got children or a child or grandchildren. But whatever this last sacrifice it is that she did to you, it was for money. It was for money. And this homie hopping shit, she sent one of her motherfuckers. For some of y'all now, there's different parts to this shit now. This is the second wave. For some of y'all, your mama sent in someone she was fucking on, or she's fucking on your... No, I'm sorry, God said retract that. No, she sent someone in that she was fucking on to fuck on you to get you pregnant and play with your motherfucking ass. She wanted to make you what she was going to, in her mind, make you a whole one way or another. And then when shit hit the fan or y'all fell out or whatever, she gonna be like, oh my gosh, I know this person. You're fucking behind your mother. I fucked this person. And it's like for some of y'all, when y'all have that conversation or that particular pile of shit hit the fan, it's game over. Because you're going to be like, oh, stupid, funky, pussy, musty mouth ass bitch, you set me the fuck up. You set me up. You sent in somebody you done fucked on to fuck on me to try to make it look like I'm trying to compete with you and trying to fuck behind you. Oh, this shit is sick. Your parents is sick. Your mother is sick. Sickening. Because what I'm hearing, it ain't just your mama. You feel me? Some of y'all got fathers out here that's sending their homeboys to fuck on you to keep you, you know what I'm saying, in a particular circle of people so they can keep an eye on you. That's from the daddy's perspective. I mean, it may sound fucked up, but the intent behind it is because your dad wants to keep you in a particular circle of men so they can watch you. And it don't matter if the men is good, bad, or indifferent. They just only want you fucking with a certain amount of people so they can keep tabs on you. And your man is trying to make it seem like you trying to fuck behind her, trying to make you out to be a whore because she a fucking whore. And fuck every time Dick and Harry around town. I just heard Dick Dyker. So some of you guys' mother may be a lesbian and she may be still fucking with both sides. And I'm hearing like, ew, your mom is a whore. I'm just gonna say that. I ain't finna get descriptive. I ain't finna say all that now. Damn. But yeah, what people are saying about their sexual encounters with your mama ain't good at all. It's making people, someone want to scrub their skin off. Some of them they just feel disgusted at the land with her. I'm gonna just say that for lack of a better word. I ain't finna describe that shit. Hell no. Your mama nasty now. She need her ass whipped. She need that coochie sold up, honey. She need that shit sold the fuck up. Your mama need to sit her motherfucking ass down. You heard me? That shit sickening now. That's sickening. Don't come up in here and make me throw up now. Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. And I'm hearing for some of y'all, and I said this yesterday, but it's coming back, so I'm gonna say it again. For some of y'all mamas, it was in reverse. It was like your mother came and paid your baby daddy to fuck her just so she could try to create strife between you and your baby daddy and say, ooh, me and your baby daddy fought and that's why you can't keep a nigga. Yeah, she's one of them type of bitches want to take your niggas. You can get them, honey. You can get them. You can get the best of the best, baby, because you got A1 grade A coochie. You hear me? You got divine coochie. You feel what I'm saying? So your shit slap different. Your coochie changed lives. Do you hear me? Your dick changed lives. Do you hear me? And your parents is jealous because of that. Because of you is divine from head to toe and everywhere in between. It's an experience. And for some, a once in a lifetime experience to lay with someone like you. They wanted to defile that. They wanted to take that from you. And again, what God giveth, the world cannot take it away. So all this whole ass behavior that's taking place behind your motherfucking back is not gonna do nothing but expedite their motherfucking exit and expedite their ass to their new entrance to purgatory. You feel what I'm saying? This shit crazy as hell. And for some of y'all, your mamas is doing this to you because, again, they heard how your shit was slapping, because, again, they stalking you on that level because they going behind, trying to fuck behind you. And they getting turned down, and the only way they're able to do it is by paying these people to betray you. They don't have the charisma. They damn sure ain't got the sexual chemistry, and they shit ain't hitting like yours. So just be able to do it on a win-win like you. You get anything you want and the shit you don't motherfucking want. They don't got it like that. So they trying to siphon your energy by fucking people fucking behind you. And they get people involved in spell work that they are aware, or maybe they getting your exes involved in spell work that they may or may not be aware of. That's how they're able to toggle, steal your energy. That's how they're able to siphon your energy indirectly, because they fucking behind you. So that's why God is saying, stop fucking right now. Keep your legs closed. You feel what I'm saying? Keep your legs closed till you get to your next destination. Because for some of y'all finna move. Y'all finna jump state lines. Y'all finna jump county lines, city lines. Y'all finna be outside of your mother's reach. You feel what I'm saying? You finna be outside mother's reach to where she can't siphon your energy no more. She's already been spiritually severed from you to do it directly, and all this indirect shit by fucking behind you, she ain't gonna be able to do it no more, because the people that you fucking ain't even gonna be in her vicinity, because she ain't even gonna know where the fuck you at. That's for one. So all the people that you done slept with in the past will be the only ones that she'll be able to fuck on, still trying to siphon, because she think y'all got some type of soul ties or whatever, still tied to each other. No, you don't have none of that. You don't have none of that. You ain't tied to nothing that you left in the past. You hear what I'm saying? Everything's left right there for a fucking reason. Everything's left there for a reason. You feel me? So therefore now, it's like she's stuck. And your grandma is her spiritual handler. She don't even know her mother is the reason why she getting her ass taught to frame the way she's doing, the way it is being taught to frame, because the caliber of betrayal she implemented to you. I mean, this is a new level of hate, boy. It's new to me. It's new to me. The revelation of this energy is new to me. Not to say this shit is new and ain't been going on and shit like that. But you know, back in the day, certain things was only done by a certain race of people. And I ain't talking about just one specific race. Certain shit like this is only seen, it was only seen playing out in certain cultures. Certain races of people was only doing this type of shit. It wasn't as common as it is right now. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why when it said, that's why, you know, it's like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's in a way that this shit just wasn't as common as it is right now. And parents had more pride and respect for their children. Back in my time when I was growing up, it was more of us running away and wanting to be grown. And you seen all them documentaries about young girls getting snatched up by older men because they were lacking at home. Like, I come from a generation where we basically had to raise ourselves. Our parents had us and said, once we got to a certain level, raise yourself. If you need adult supervision, or you need me as an adult to get something done, call me. But basic necessities and shit like that, hell, we was writing grocery lists and shit like that, replacement lists of things that need to be replaced around the house. Like, we was basically the parents' assistant. And we would get the fuck beat out of us if we did not assist them in parenting us. And it's like, bitch, we was not born to raise ourselves. That's why you was the parent. That's why you was the birth giver. This is your motherfucking job. How you gonna make me do your job for myself? What the fuck? What am I teaching myself? I don't know nothing. And the mothers, I don't give a fuck. Just do it because I said so. And these are the type of, this is how the mother-daughter beef became. That's why it's so rare to see a mother and daughter love one another and have a healthy relationship, because it started back in my time and the shit just evolved into this time, and then it's just on horrible timing. Because I mean, the audacity of these mothers to be jealous of something that they created is mental illness. It's a mental illness, because it's like they're forgetting that fact, because they so caught up in the baby daddy leaving them, how the family treated them, this and that. They're not focusing on motherhood itself. They're focusing on how they've been treated within motherhood, how motherhood is quote unquote ruining their life because they don't have the village that they envisioned to have to raise your ass. And every which way they lacking and you packing, they gonna unpack your ass. That's what they call themselves doing. That's the name to the game. Bitch, let me gather you. Let me really tell you who you are. No, bitch, just tell me who you are, because that's who you're talking about. You can't be talking about me. I ain't been here long enough for nobody to have those type of opinions about me or feel like that about me. No, you're talking about yourself. And I'm listening. You feel me? So I can tell me who I'm fucking dealing with. Let me know what the fuck it is and what the fuck it ain't. Because from my perception right here, right now, you're trying to make it seem like I did you something. And you know good and damn well you ain't did nothing to this old ragged ass hoe. She did it to her motherfucking self. And because she is a hoe, and you finding out she been a motherfucking hoe, now she want to say, well, I don't care. You a hoe too, bitch. You a product of your damn environment. You gonna be just like me and all that other shit. Now you want to put it, now they want to put the mouth on you. Now they want to put word magic on your ass to make you believe that you can't surpass or supersede her ass because she won't shit to begin with. Even when you have secret encounters with current friends, past friends, or whatever of your mother, they ain't got shit good to say about her. They ain't got shit good to say about her. But I'm finna take this regular bitch out of my mama's him because I'm tired of talking about her goddamn ass. But yeah, somebody needed to hear that. Your mom is not nothing. She is a nothing ass individual. And you finding that out slowly but surely. And she's mad because she's being exposed. She never thought she would know the truth about her, and she would be able to constantly abuse you in whichever way she's seen fit because of how she feels about herself. You thought it was you. You thought you did something. You thought you really did ruin your mama's life. No, she ruined her own motherfucking life, and she ended up getting a quote unquote free punching bag out the shit. And she thought she was gonna beat up on you and punch up on you until she punched the damn life out your ass. Let me get this bitch out of here. Going on, little stupid ass demon. Tired of talking about you. Get on out of here. All right. Yeah. Somebody trying to do some reconfiguring. Somebody trying to figure something out. This masculine is trying to figure something out. He closed off. He resisting temptation. It's like he's trying to reprogram himself. Yeah. Yeah, this masculine is doing the work. Whoever this is doing the work. Finally. And it was because you freed yourself from them that they were able to. It was like you freeing yourself from them triggered them to go in and do work on themselves. Because they knew just who and what you was, but they thought because of that, you were supposed to be able to handle that shit that it was given to you. And you should let them know, like, bitch, whoever the fuck told you that crazy ass phone bullshit, bitch, quit listening to them. And they picked that shit up real fast. Yeah, you loud and wrong, ho. I don't know who the fuck told you that. Yeah, this person is contemplating about building a family with you. But they know, they know, it's like they have been advised of what made you strong, what gave you this resilience in your past. and the suffering that you went through in your past and the lack thereof, the things that you was purposely deprived of by your family, and how you was just kicked out here to the wolves at a very young age. That is why you won't let a motherfucker play in your face like that. And that woke this person up to understand, oh, that's what you're supposed to do when you, with the hurt and the pain that others have done to you. That's what you're supposed to do with it. Yeah, not let it limit you and have you in fear of living your life and your true authentic energy. Yeah. I mean, for a season and a reason, your past interfered with your future, where it was so overwhelming you felt you weren't gonna be able to overcome it, but you set yourself free from that shit. Yeah. Water sign. Yeah. I'm talking to a water sign, female water sign here. And this fucking masculine that's having this epiphany right now is so guilty. So guilty. The guilt is so overwhelming for how they treated you. But you showed them what to do with that hurt and that pain, and they finna do that shit. They finna do that. They finna do that now. They finna get right. But again, just because they getting right and then you served your purpose in this person's life, just because they turn their life around don't mean they for you. Because you got to remember what they already did unto you. And if you ain't healed from that, that shit is going to resurface in this quote unquote restart. So think about it. See, what these people don't want you to do is heal from your pain. They don't want you to heal from your pain. They want you to suffer all your motherfucking days long. Mm-hmm. And this is because of your mammy. This is the spell word that your mother put on you. When I was talking about that shit earlier. She wants you to suffer in every relationship. She wants every person that you encounter to misuse you and abuse you. She wants your men to beat on you, but you was beating on your men. And she didn't believe that shit. She thought you was just making shit up. And I'm quick story time. I'm gonna tell y'all a little secret about me. Ain't no secret, but I'm gonna just let y'all in a little bit. So I was one of these women who would beat on men because I was getting these type of men into my life. I would beat them. I mean, because my mother, whether she knows it or not, she was so abusive. I mean, it was almost like a terror. She was a terrorist. That's how bad her abuse was. It was just, I never was terrified of her. But if she was the kidnapping motherfucker, she'd be the perfect candidate to be the torturer. You know how people in the mob got their positions and shit? She would be the torturer, the one that hang your ass up to dry in the damn boat place where they be dunking them in the water and shit, trying to make them confess and shit like that. She was the one doing that shit. She did those type of things to you. It's like she watched those movies and TV shows to get ideas and shit. And she tried to see if she could do the shit, and you was the test dummy. You feel me? So when you got into these relationships that she manipulated to come into your life, you seen your chance to test your skills out to see if you could do what was done to you to someone else. And you was doing it. You was doing it. And when you would go back and tell her about the shit, she'd be like, nah, you ain't did that. Nah, you ain't did that. But when she was seeing, wow, I'm hearing some of y'all got the same story as me. Some of y'all got the same story as me. That's why I'm saying y'all. But back to me in my story time, my mother didn't believe I was doing that shit. She until she started seeing my picture in the slammer for fucking assault. That's when she knew. When she used to go and look up and see who was involved in the assault, and there weren't no females. It was niggas' names that was on their assault paperwork. It was niggas that was calling the police on me. God was beating their ass. You know you something serious when the motherfucking man called the police on your ass. Because if a man gonna knock your ass the fuck out. If he get fed up with you to the point where you just about to whoop him, you know what I'm saying? You whooping on them, they gonna just hit you with the 2-piece and a biscuit combo. Not me. Not me. I'm handing out combos around this bitch. You feel me? Motherfuckers, the police putting on them. So-and-so got scratches on them. So-and-so got a black eye. So-and-so got this. So-and-so got that. They have physical injuries and this and this and that. This and this and that. You feel what I'm saying? And she was like, why are you doing that? And one day a man gonna do you something. The only way you ever lose a fight is if you fight and the intent behind the fight is wrong. If you always notice the motherfucker who's wrong in the fight is the one who always get beat the fuck up. Unless the motherfucker came with backup and they jumping. But even still, some way, somehow, whether it's a fair one-on-one or a jump, the person who's in the wrong always get they just due. You feel what I'm saying? Whether it's in the actual fight or another round has to happen or another fight has to happen in order for them to get they just due, it always come back around. You see what I'm saying? And that's how that shit is working right now. And energy is coming back around, and these people trying to avoid that shit. Back to what I was saying with these people trying to come back into your life because they see you elevating and you're surpassing them. Your mammy is sending in another man to try to penetrate you in your dreams to rekindle some type of fake ass love y'all had from the past. They want them to come in and trigger you, cause disharmony and conflict in your life because they feel like you getting too far ahead. They need to slow you down. Yeah, you getting too far ahead. They need to slow you down. They don't want you to celebrate. They want to send a storm to come into your life to interrupt your celebration, to intercept your abundance, your gifts. And the Most High is telling you. The Most High is telling you what the fuck going on, putting you on the game when it comes to your mama. Yeah. And you so steadfast and standing on the word of the Lord. You're unshakable. You're unmovable. You're unbreakable. And everything that they're doing, it doesn't matter. It's null and void. They ain't gonna be able to see that through. They ain't gonna be able to hurt you no more. Yeah. You learn how to guard yourself from your mother. She can't do you nothing. That's why she sent them men in there to come beat on your ass because she can't beat you no more. Because she know you're going to tear that ass out the frame. So she felt like, oh, if they send these big bad wolves to come in and do you something that, you know, and you accidentally get beat to death. Biatch. But lo and behold, you was the one handing out the ass whoopings. Lo and behold, everybody running from you. And then the bitch started getting pushed back and motherfuckers started saying, hey, bro, you gonna have to go handle that on your own. I'm not finna go over that bitch no more. That motherfucker over there crazy. Leave that one right there alone. You gotta, it was to the point where I'm hearing people was telling her to make right with you because she don't want that smoke. Because they already done got it and they came back and like, hey, bro, you might want to make right with that motherfucker right there. Because if you keep right the fuck on, that motherfucker right there gonna take your ass out. Because that bitch damn near like to took me the fuck out. I ain't going back around there no more. I ain't going over there no more. I'm not going over there to fuck with that motherfucker right there no more. I don't know. And it's like people are getting mad at her because they feel like she's setting them up. Like, bitch, you didn't tell me I was going against the Incredible Hulk little sister. You probably like, little like this. Slim thick. Maybe what 165 soaking wet? And they thought they were going to come over there and play beatbox on your motherfucking head. Chala rock on. See, you were the type of person you learn in the most unique ways. You learn from the most unique situations. And whether or not your mother realized it, she taught you how to whoop ass because of how she whooped your motherfucking ass. Yeah. Some of y'all like me had an abusive mother that he just used to beat you just from looking at your ass. I remember it was times that my mom would come in the house from work and just see me sitting on the couch. I'm just sitting there minding my business. I done did all my chores, did my homework. I'm just sitting there patiently waiting on her. And the bitch just come slap me so motherfucker hard, she knock me out. Just slap me clean out my seat. Just slap me because I'm simply existing. That type of shit. And it won't know, you know how you come by and you love tap on your train, beat them up, rough house. I mean, no. It was a slap of disdain, distaste, despisement. If that's even a word. That bitch slapped you to let you know, bitch, I don't like you. That's why you don't take no shit off nobody. Like, bitch, you know what the fuck my mama did to me, ho? I will end you. Don't make me become an inmate. Don't give me no inmate number, ho. I don't need it. That's why you gotta be careful who you bother with. You don't know what a person has suffered. You don't know what a person has been through. You don't know what a person has made it through. You don't know how they got to this point to even have a motherfucker talking about them, being jealous of them and shit like that. You don't know the work that they put in on themselves behind the scenes to obtain this type of favor or to be seen the way they're being seen, because it damn sure ain't no thanks to the motherfuckers around them, because from the motherfuckers that's coming out that's surrounding you all, everybody fucked up. Everybody got them crazy. Ain't nobody got no sense about themselves. Everybody out for themselves. Everybody is out to destroy each other in some type of way. Yeah, but see, that rejection, that loss, that brokenness is dissipating. That version of you is dissipating. And the attraction is turning around. Shit heating up for you. Shit get real spicy for you. You feel what I'm saying? Shit is happening for you. That's why they jealous. They see your motion. Your motion is hard to miss, if that makes sense. They can't miss you even if they wanted to. They couldn't ignore you. They can't. For every which way they turn around, there they go. There you go. There you go. Again. They so sick of hearing you. They so sick of hearing about you. They tired of it. Yeah. These masculines, they through with your ass. Yeah, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Yeah. They tired of your ass. They said, we through. I ain't going back up in them no more. I just got a vision in my hand from Home Alone where that little boy was whooping on their ass and they were just tired, like, oh, I can't do this shit no more. Yeah, that's how these people is feeling like, damn, I done got my ass whooped out, tore out the frame. I don't want no more of that. I don't want no more. I don't want no more. I'm through. I'm full. I done got my serving now. I'm through. Let me go. Turn me loose. And you just standing at the door, or you just standing there like, no, bitch, you want to play? I'm ready now. You're like, no, I ain't need to. I ain't know what I was doing. And then they start snitching and shit, because it started getting real grim, like the Grim Reaper. And they feeling like their life is being put on the line. They feel like they have to fight for their life, so they got to find a way to smoothly exit so they can leave with their motherfucking life, because that's how hard you go. You put people in fear of their motherfucking life when it comes to that damn fisticuff shit. You feel me? Your shits is lethal. You is nothing to fuck with. Yeah. Because you have that divine strength, that strength of a divine God, of a divine being. So it's like, you don't got regular force. The force that come behind your hits is different. It feel like they being hit by a motherfucking train every time you hit their motherfucking ass. It's like, I just heard you hit people so motherfucking hard, you make their motherfucking insides vibrate. Now, you know you got to hit a motherfucker hard as fuck. If when you hit the bitch, they just start vibrating on the inside. I don't know if I got anime fans in here, but it's putting me in the mindset of Baki Hamada. Yeah. Yeah. But see, you have transcended past that, and that is the mode that you're coming out of. That mode helped you survive your life to this point. That defense mechanism, that defense system that you have in place, it can now go into stealth mode, meaning it ain't gone, but it ain't what you lead with. It ain't nothing that you have to make a motherfucker aware of. Now you feel like you can be normal. Now you can put that part of you where it belongs, to where when you do pull that side of you out, or that side of you has to resurface, there's a shocker to people around you, because you're like, I didn't know that was within you. I didn't know you had that within you. Where did that come from? And you just like, long story. You feel what I'm saying? Type shit. Because you've gotten balanced. And you're ready for this integration, this union that's coming your way with your divine counterpart. You don't have to live like that. That don't have to be a mode that's constantly activated every day that you have to live in to keep yourself protected. You don't have to defend yourself like that no more. Yeah, shadow side, moon, the dark night. Yeah, divine feminine. That's what you're coming up out of. You did the work. You went in and healed your inner child. That's what it was all about. You went inside and hugged that inner child and let them know it's okay. It's over now. We don't have to do this no more. We can heal now. We can now. We ain't got to survive motherfuckers no more. We can live now. This air sign here. This air sign, I got mimicking spirit. Your spirit guides is handling that. What? Because they trying to come in and interrupt your healing. You feel what I'm saying? They trying to interrupt you. Your ancestor said, keep doing what you're doing, baby. We got you. Yeah, because see, this motherfucker is refusing to unplug from this facade that they live in their life in, and that's giving them this thought process of feeling like they have the right to harass you and press you the way they are and do what they're doing unto you because they're binded to you in some type of way. For some of you guys, you have a baby by an air sign that has done lost their motherfucking mind and thought because y'all created life together that gives them the right to torture you, handle you any way they see fit, like you they property or some type shit. And it's not gonna happen. Yeah, the distance that you created between you and this air sign, they're starting to realize that. But your mama is the reason why you could never keep a man. I'm just going to say that. Your mama is the reason why you couldn't keep a man or a woman. And for most of y'all, it's a man. Because your mama is a hoe. And she go around fucking your niggas behind your motherfucking back. But she can't do that shit no more because your mama broke. She, like I said, she had to pay to play. And she ain't got the money to pay to play no more. She can't play like that no more. God said, you gonna stop this shit. You gonna stop this shit right the fuck now. What the fuck you got going on, bitch? You gonna stop this shit. It's like she's a disgrace to the race. She's an embarrassment. It's like, what the fuck? Yeah, like what is we doing here? What is we doing here now? And it's like, again, this masculine is waking up and remembering who they are. But again, like I said, just because a person is having an epiphany and a breakthrough and a life-changing, they're entering into a life-changing ascension. They jump in timelines. They finally waking up. They coming out this karmic energy. That don't mean they for you. You feel me? Again, you could have been the karmic in their story, just like they were the karmic in your story. And y'all was sent to give each other a dose of your own medicine to wake each other up and learn particular lessons from one another and separate. You feel me? So just because you hear about someone from your past healing and getting, congratulate them and keep it fucking pushing. Don't reach back out and touch. Don't reach back in and hold nobody motherfucking hand. Ain't no goddamn, Let them go to where the fuck they supposed to be at. Let them go now. You played your part. You served your time. And it was for a season and no reason. And that shit has expired. Now let this fucking shit go now. Yeah, see, you're nurturing yourself, showing compassion to yourself. And they don't like that shit. It's like, who told you to love on you? Who told you that you could love yourself? And it's like, bitch, I don't have to fucking ask permission to love my motherfucker self. But this motherfucker is waking up and realizing that all this fucking YOLO shit, partying all their motherfucking life, the way they've been living ain't right. And it's because they feel their age creeping up on their motherfucking ass. Your baby daddy could be older than you by 10, 15, something like that. It ain't nothing wrong with that. people like older people. I'm one of them. I don't even think I think I have one. I only have 3 baby daddies. Don't get it. I ain't no hoe, but every baby daddy I was supposed to marry, every baby daddy I ever had put a ring on my fucking finger and just never made it down the aisle with none of them. But what I can is I do have a son's father that lived like this. Ain't no have. He's still present, but he ain't in their life like talking about it, but he's still alive. Put it like that. Who lives his life like this, but I feel like, my people who's coming in and this is resonating with, these motherfuckers feel their time dwindling down and they see that motherfucking nursing home is coming into view. You feel me? They see it ain't gonna be too much longer before the nursing home gonna be their permanent residence. And so they're trying to awaken themselves to try to get some type of redemption and redeem themselves and set themselves up to, live out their last days decently. Instead of lonesome and on their motherfucking own, waiting for visitors, they cheering to come see them, family members come see them, shit like that, and ain't got nobody come see them. They'd rather be, die in the comfort of their own home than die in a facility waiting on a visitor or seeing people, family and friends come and visit them and constantly remind them of how they fucked their life up, fucked their family up. And, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like an old home. Like, nursing homes can be prisons to people who live their life like this and didn't get their shit together. And they have to live their life seeing people who had their shit together. And they're there because they physically can't live on their own. But if they could, they would be able to handle that shit and see how their family, comes in and supports them, take them out on outings, come in and spend time with them, do their hair, buy them clothes, do all the things family does for the elders in the family. You feel what I'm saying? They don't want that constant reminder. They don't want to have to see that shit. That's why it's so scary to them. You know what I'm saying? It's worse than being in prison. You feel what I'm saying? Because at least in prison, everybody on the same type of time. You know what I'm saying? Visitation is different. But it's still, you know what I'm saying, the same at the same time, because if you're in prison, you'll never get no visits, and your cellmate get visits and letters and care packages and shit like that. It's the same difference. You feel what I'm saying? Just different facility. But again, they're trying to be present and show gratitude, trying to get their life together for themselves, living for themselves for fucking once. You feel what I'm saying? And again, they're trying to implement self-care, trying to call upon their ancestors because, again, they have been severed from the spiritual realm for a long time. So they're trying to build a new connection to the spiritual realm to see if they'll be allowed to connect with their ancestors or to see if they've been permanently eradicated. If their connection to the spiritual realm has been permanently severed. That's what they're trying to figure out with this epiphany, with this reckoning within themselves and trying to build a relationship with the Most High. This is what this all is about. They don't want to die alone. They don't want to die alone. But see, you've activated your higher self, your higher consciousness. You're walking into a new frequency vibration. You're vibrating on another frequency that even if you wanted to, you wouldn't have to function with this person. Because again, they can't hear you straight. They can't hear what you're saying because they're vibrating on a different frequency, and that frequency is causing hearing problems. They can't hear. Their ears is blocked. Yeah. And see, this person wants to try to come in with some sort of tainted offer. I heard tainted, tantalizing. Something that it would be hard to say no to. Just to have a relationship with you, have a connection with you. So even if they did have to end up living in a nursing home or some type of facility, that they would have a guaranteed visitor, someone who would at least come visit them once a month, twice a month, or whatever. Just having a visitor, someone who would on the outside that will come in and see about them because they know what type of person you are. And they know what they fucked up. But they're not going to admit that to you because, again, that's too much. At this point, they're not ready for that. They're not ready for that type of confession. They're just beginning. Haven't got to that point. But again, this offer is because of a contract. The contract that they agreed to when they came in to trap you with the baby that you guys share. So they wanted to change their approach. Instead of coming in and making it feel as though you owe each other something because of the life you guys created. They just want to have a normal relationship with you. Just, all right, I fuck with you, you my friend. Or I'm cool with you, you know what I'm saying? We're associates. We're able to, you know what I'm saying, be cordial. That's the word I'm looking for. Be cordial to each other. That's all they're trying to do, is get things cordial between you all, so they can kind of tell you the truth about this contract, about this deal, and about how this baby or babies came about and why shit went the way it did between you all and the deal that they made behind your back. That's why they're trying to come back into your life in the name of love, and hoping that you would, you know what I'm saying, have a inkling of love left for them to hear them out about the karmic contract that binded you guys together in the beginning. It's like they want to confess to you about how this all started. And that's what I'm hearing. A lot of confessions are getting ready to take place, because these people they can't come back into your life and get access to you. They feel like, well, they want to have some type of peace within themselves by telling you the truth of why shit went the way it did between you and them. Not to say you got to hear everybody out, because you ain't trying to hear all that shit. You feel what I'm saying? You don't want to be triggered by that shit. You feel what I'm saying? So be selective of who you allow to come back in and tell you the truth about what's going on. Not to say you didn't already know, but again, you don't want to trigger yourself. You don't want to relive certain shit. You don't want to go through certain shit. Some shit you already done healed from, you moved on from, and you just trying to live your life. So whether you know the truth of what the fuck went on and why this shit occurred, to you, some of y'all, that shit don't matter. So that's why you rather just not hear them out, because you don't even care no more. You didn't heal from it. You didn't let it go. It's not holding you back anymore. So you like, why am I taking the time out to listen to this? I don't even care. Keep it to yourself. You took too long. You feel me? You took too long. Your window of opportunity to come in and tell the truth about it all is closed. You feel what I'm saying? You should have told the truth when the truth mattered. Now for some of y'all, it's like the truth don't even matter no more. It doesn't matter anymore. It's over with. But see, that's how you know they never let it go. Because everybody want to come back and confess. They never let it go because they still suffering behind what they did to you. They've been silently suffering, and the confession is going to confirm that silent suffering. Because for some of y'all, in order to keep their life, to be able to redeem themselves or whatever, they're going to have to come back and do this shit. Whether you listen or not, they're going to have to make the attempt. They're going to might have to write you a letter. They're going to have to find some way to get the truth delivered unto you. Because see, your clarity, your third eye clarity right now, that shit is on fire. And see, you are reflecting back onto these people just what they projected onto you. And they're like, why are you so mean? It's like you're looking at them in confusion, like, what are you talking about? This is what you have done unto me. It's just being reciprocated back to you. So what's the problem, ho? You acting like you don't know what the fuck going on. You the one who did this to everybody. This is the shit that you did to everybody around you that you act like you was unaware of, or you played a game where, oh, this is what I'm hearing. These people played a game from a perspective of where they were provoking and torturing you, but because of their public perception, how they were being perceived by the public, nobody believed you. Nobody believed your side of the story because their actions was matching what they was saying. And that's how they were able to fool people, because they had people in certain places to help them play out certain situations so that they can be perceived by the public or the masses in a particular way. So that when you came back around with your story, you always was looked at like the fool and the liar. And they're like, I ain't never seen this person act like that. I don't know what you talking about. Or for some of y'all, these people who were doing these things to you had enablers, which is motherfuckers who knew what the fuck was going on, but still covered their motherfucking ass for them. The cleanup crew. That's what I call them. Motherfuckers cleaning up grown folks' mess like they a motherfucking baby. They around here throwing spaghetti on the wall, throwing applesauce on the floor, throwing their snacks and shit around, wailing around, flapping around, pissing and shitting on themselves, still having to go home to mama for mama to change their motherfucking diaper and shit and take them where they gotta go, make their doctor's appointments. Do you know it's still grown ass motherfucking men's out here that depend on women, their mothers, aunties, or whoever that took care of them, whoever raised them, they still make their motherfucking doctor's appointments for themselves because they that motherfucking lack ass and slack ass. And for majority of y'all, that's the category in which these people that's trying to come back and tell you the truth fall under. That's why you don't want to hear it. Like, bitch, no, not you trying to make me out to be a liar and you knew I was telling the truth and everybody else did, but because you can't handle the pressure, you can't withstand the karma, you want to tell the truth. So God had to come and beat the truth out your ass for you to come and arrive to the point of telling the truth. Because if it weren't for God beating it out of you spiritually, with karma, they would have never told you the truth. They would have never came to you with this information. They would have never revealed none of this shit to you. They would have never omitted none of this shit to you. They would have never came and tried to stand on business with telling you the truth if they wasn't suffering behind not telling you the truth. That's what I'm saying. These people are suffering behind the scenes for not coming in and clearing the air, making things right, righting their wrongs, and putting themselves in the correct spotlight. You feel what I'm saying? Stop trying to steal your fucking shine. Stop trying to steal your platform. Stop trying to steal your motherfucking spot and stand in their own light, stand in their own true authentic energy, stand in the position in which they created for themselves, which is a nothing ass, sucker ass position because they went around doing nothing ass, sucker ass shit to people and thought that shit wasn't gonna catch up to them. And baby, payday is here and they don't like that direct deposit now. They calling the damn spiritual bank like, hey, excuse me, it's too much karma on this check. Where is my abundance? Where is my blessing from my actions? And it's like, excuse me, the Most High said we don't pay for shit like that. And the entities that you made the deal on, they were scammers. I mean, the entities that you made the deals with were scammers. They could not afford to pay you for the damage that you were causing. They knew that from the beginning. So it was like, basically this person was working for free. They were coerced into taking a deal with these entities and they were bribed to go against you and never receive their payout from who they actually made the deal with. They actually received their payout from the Most High in the form of karma. And that's what these people don't like. They're like, no, that's not what I agreed to. No, that's not what I was promised. And that's where their attitude, grief, and gripe is coming from. They didn't receive the expectation. They did not receive the payout they were expecting from the deal that was made, period. Yeah, see, they were open to receive something they was never going to fucking receive. They were just only given this flash of light, this little glimpse of hope that they were going to receive something doing this dark ass bullshit just to put them in the position to agree to do this shit. That's why I be saying these people loud and wrong and dumb as hell. Ain't no motherfucking way, bitch, you thought you was going to get any type of blessing from doing no dark ass bullshit. And now they want to have their hands open to receive your fulfillment, your wish fulfillment, your abundance, and your overflow and all the good things that are coming to you. They feel like, can I just get a little drip drop? Can I get a little sample or something? Can I get something? I'm over here on E. You bet not. You bet not. Because I'm telling you, as quick as God gave it, He going to take it away if you fucking help these people. You better not help them now. I'm not going to say that again. You bet not help them. Because next thing I'm doing, I'm going to go over there on my bed and I'm going to grab that belt that I had to use this morning to get them churn out that damn dough. And I'm going to come over here and I'm going to whoop your ass. So don't make me have to come back on this live with the belt now. I'm going to grab the belt now. You better not fucking squander away everything you worked so hard for to help a motherfucker whose main mission was to kill, steal, and destroy your ass. You better wake the fuck up now. Shit, God protects babies and fools, and you ain't now one. You better stand the fuck up and let a motherfucker know who the fuck you is. Like Lil Johnny Eastside Boys used to say, rep your set, bitch. Rep your motherfucking set, ho. Let a motherfucker know who the fuck you work for. What set you claiming? Where you come from? Hell. You was quiet for long enough. You let him go on and get by for long enough. Now it's time to stand on that. It's like they were trying to stand on your shit and break your shit. Yeah. Y'all getting ready to plant new seeds of harvest in the spring. Y'all getting ready to harvest from the seeds that y'all already planted. It's like you're getting everything you worked so hard for. And now you got to go in and clear the field and plant new seeds for this new part of your spiritual journey that you're on right now. So it's a fun time. A time is going to be had, baby. You're going to be outside like Jody Mama, picking and plucking weeds and creating your outside flower room where you could go out there and drink your wine and sit outside and talk to your plants and just watch them grow. You feel me? But yeah, these people have been intercepted. Divine intervention has intercepted these people from coming in trying to impose upon what God has in store for you no more. God said all that posing and imposing shit, that shit is over with. That shit finna stop. You ain't finna do that shit no motherfucking more. That's why they're trying to come out and get grinded back in your motherfucking energy, because they die. They're not going to survive this. They're not going to survive this divine intervention. This fall from quote unquote grace. These bitches is plummeting at an expeditious rate. It's like they jump. It's like, I don't know. Everybody, it's like the same glamour that they use to glamour people to fall into their traps is the same glamour that's being used onto them, that's causing them to jump clean off the motherfucking ledge and fall however many stories down straight to the damn bottom. Them bitches just plunging to their freaking end, to their demise, because what they did to others is being done to them. Know that. But this union is coming in divine timing, and divine timing is happening quicker than you expect, because you are doing just what God asked you to do in an expeditious manner. So therefore, your turnaround time is going to be expedited. Like when you pay extra for 2-3 day, 1 day overnight shipping. Yeah. And these people are longing for you. They longing for your energy, because they was right at the point where they was finna get married. Some of these people, I'm gonna be honest with you. For some of y'all doppelgangers were so big, so bad, and so brazen that they went and got married in your fucking name. And when they start doing marital things, creating marital joint accounts and getting marital assets in your name, that right there is what threw their ass clean under the bus. And the reason why is because when you, the original, the one of one, gets married, all that shit gonna light the system up like motherfucking the 4th of July. That shit gonna go bring, ding, 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 alert, something wrong, help, wrong, malfunction. There's a lie on the loose, help. The fraud detection. I mean, when I say the whole fucking damn department finna get alerts coming across their motherfucking desk, and them motherfuckers is gonna send it in on their ass, because the shit that they done did, they're gonna be like, oh, hell no. You think I'm finna get in trouble for letting this type of shit slide? A lot of people's jobs is gonna be on the line. for allowing this marriage to become legal. Because this is going to show, it's going to be proof that people didn't do their job correctly. They didn't check these people out correctly before they, quote unquote, ordained this marriage. Quote unquote, passed out marital license to these people. They didn't verify the authenticity of these people's identity before they said, clear, you can get married. You feel what I'm saying? Because like I said, these people know people who could get shit done, who could get the documentation, the false documentations they need to, get this type of shit done and do this type of shit to you. But like I said, your divine union, the true divine marriage, once that takes place, it's over for them. And when I say them people is gonna motherfucking stand on business and execute their ass, nail their ass to the cross, these people ain't finna throw their damn careers out the window for these people. All these people who did all this nasty work and let this shit slide through when it wasn't supposed to slide through, oh baby, they finna start doing their job. They finna start doing their job. Because the same way people know how to get into some shit, they know how to get out of that shit. And so they finna put on a critical thinking cap. They finna use what they know to get what they want, and they finna get themselves up out of the situation. Some of these people they can recoup and recover, and some of them are going down, like James motherfucking Brown for this shit. Because you standing in your true north node, your divine purpose, your cosmic energy is so fucking strong. You are destroying these peoples in groups, covens, communities. You're destroying masses of people at a time, energetically. You're realizing just how many people were fucking with you. I don't know why this damn shit jiggling like this here. Yes. Why it's so wiggly wobbly? I don't know what the fuck going on. All right, y'all. Okay. I fixed it because it was in the wrong position. I'm like, what the fuck this goddamn camera keep jumping for? There it go again. I don't know what to tell y'all. I ain't finna be here too much longer. Just bear with me, y'all. Y'all see the camera and just bear with me. Just bear with me. I don't feel like explaining this motherfucking raggedy ass house. Just know I'm finna get out of here at the end of this month. This is my last month in this house, and where we're going is a lot better. It's just a lot better, period. Now, but yeah, the truth shall prevail. The truth is gonna set a lot of motherfuckers free. You feel what I'm saying? And see, the soul ties that they created with you was purposely created to always have a way to come back to you, to tie and tether themselves to you, so they'll always have a way, rhyme or reason, to re-enter into your life. That's why y'all need to remain from having sex. Y'all need to stop fucking. Don't be humping and fucking on nobody raggedy ass, musty mouth ass son, and nobody stinking, musty pussy having ass damn daughter. It's just time to say enough is enough. Quit fucking on each other. Quit fucking these stupid ass people. Just stop fucking. Everybody just need to stop fucking. And watch how fast this energy dissipates. Watch how fast these people who we claim we need to get out the dating pool and shit eliminate their own motherfucker self. Just quit fucking on these people. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, avoidance. Stop fucking everything that look good, sound good, all that shit. Fuck that. For some of y'all, these are y'all twin flames, and if you really truly understand the twin flame journey, everybody ain't meant to be with their twin flame. That shit ain't sweet for everybody. That twin flame union is hellish. Some of these twin flames be hellions. You feel me? Yeah. But the harvest that you guys are getting ready to pick or receive, however you want to say, your harvest begin in autumn. The collection of your produce or whatever seeds you planted, the collection of that began in autumn. And it's like now everything that was collected, stored up, you're getting ready to have access to. It's like, you know how the farmers, they collect their winter harvest, store it up, to last them through over the summertime and then do it again, you know, shit like that. That's what you're going through. That's what you're doing. God's giving you access to your own storehouse so that you can go in and live off the fruit of your own motherfucking labor. Yeah. And I'm telling you, you finna grow over this summertime here. Your abundance is finna be on a whole nother level. Like, these people don't understand it's your time to shine. They done dimmed your light long enough. Yeah, see, you ain't even attracted to this type of shit no more. You're not even attracted to this type of funky ass G-baloney bullshit because you realizing that won't your energy to begin with. You don't even like them type of fucking people. I mean, they may look good, sound good, got charisma, swag, but as far as pursuing them for any type of relationship, you was never going for that shit. That wasn't your type of shit. You want a motherfucker that had that shit. Not put that shit on. You want a motherfucker who had that shit, who really got it. You feel what I'm saying? A real one, the big dog. You feel what I'm saying? Not the perpetrators, the originators. That's who you was fucking with. Now the motherfucker running around in the car that another bitch done got for him in the bitch name. The shit, that car ain't even in their motherfucking name, but say it's their motherfucking car because a bitch signed for the shit. You didn't like no sassy ass, wannabe, fraudulent, fugazi ass individuals. You want for that shit. Because you want for that. You didn't do that type of shit. You wasn't fraudulent. Everything you did, you could back that shit up. Everything you said, you could back that shit up. Everything behind you was solidified. Everything you did was solid, solidified. But now, I'm hearing your slate has been cleaned in your love life. When it comes to your love life, your friends, family, indifferent, whoever the fuck, your connection to people, that interception, that distortion, how you couldn't keep relationships in the past, all this shit has been wiped clean. You're having a clean slate. You're going to be able to make friends now. You're going to be able to associate with people now. You feel what I'm saying? You're not going to be and people judging you before they even get to know you, because again, your environment is changing. You are new in this environment. Nobody knows you, where you come from, who your people are, none of that. And it doesn't fucking matter to them. They don't care. They like what they fucking see. They want parts of what they see, not of what they heard, not of what nobody gossiping about. You know, everybody gonna gossip about a new person. Like, did you see so-and-so that moved in such and such neighborhood and so. Word gonna spread that you new to the town, because you don't know who you moving next to. You don't know who grandma, auntie, cousin, whoever calling their family saying, hey, I got a new neighbor. They look like sir, and they doing sir, and sir. Yeah. They're reporting on you based upon what they see, what you do, how you handle yourself, how you carry yourself, how you live your life. Your character is going to speak volumes. Your character is what people are going to go by now. How they encountered you. Not what nobody done said about you, not what nobody claimed you to be, none of that. Everything you claim yourself to be, everything you stand on, everything you say you are, that's what people are paying attention to, because your actions is validating what your credentials say you are. And it's not like what you're claiming to be, you don't have the credentials to back up who and what you're claiming to be. And that's what's astounding about it all. That's what has everyone intrigued about you, because when they do the research, your credentials back up everything you say. Versus the people who was listening to all this garbage that was being spread about you from whence you came from. Nobody wanted to do their research, or if they did, they was paid to ignore that shit. that was paid to ignore the truth about you and was paid to spread lies. They didn't even believe the lies that was coming out of their mouth that they were saying about you. They didn't believe that shit, but it was paid to say that shit. So just understand. Just understand it from that particular perspective. Yeah, these motherfucker people, baby, they is in deep, dark regret about doing this shit, paying to play with you. You know what I'm saying? Accepting payments to come in and fuck with you and play with you on levels in which they knew they should have never fucked with you behind. But they took the money as covering, as protection, as to I'm not going to suffer but a consequence behind what I'm done because I was paid to do it. And because they had a backing, they had people to protect them, quote unquote, from anything happening to them because of the choices and their decisions that they made to go against people and wrong people for payment. You feel what I'm saying? These are the hitmen that's coming back apologizing and wanting to get right with you. Because God is forcing them to. Because they are stuck in with the memory of you and how they hurt an innocent individual. Yeah. And your mother is watching you. She watching you hard as hell. And what she's seeing, she don't like it. Because it's making her feel worse about herself than what she already feels. Your change, your courage to change, your courage to walk your own path, to stand alone, to be alone, just so you can be who God set you to be, set you out to be, created you to be. Honey, the bitch about to be committed. They're going to have to call them peoples on her ass. They're going to have to call the white van with the jump out boys and the damn leaders to sedate her motherfucking ass so they can lock her ass up in that damn straitjacket. But she's seeing your spark being renewed. She's seeing the light that she tried to dim, the spark that she tried to put out being renewed. And she's seeing that it ain't no way around it. They can't fuck with you no more. Period. They just gonna have to sit back and watch you. They can't do nothing to you or with you anymore. Yeah, you went through a radical birth over the winter time. I mean radical. They can't take you no more. Yeah, they can't take you no more, honey. Yeah, because of your self-love, your creative juice, per se, your creative energy is returning back to you. Your intentions behind it all. You feel what I'm saying? It was making this self-love so notable, so noticeable by other people. It's intriguing. It's catching people's attention in the way of saying, I want to be like that. I want to do that. How you did that? And now the student becomes the teacher. You're going to be able to teach based off your testimony. You ain't going to just be saying you understand. You're going to say you understand from a different perspective because you did suffer that shit. Whether your suffering was more intense or less intense than whoever you are working with, whoever you're teaching, you'll be able to fully connect and understand your students on a level that most people can't reach or connect with their students because you actually went through the shit. And this vain ass motherfucking wench, this doppelganger who went and got married in your mother freaking name, honey, thinking she living her best life, shit finna come to a motherfucking end. This shit finna come to a motherfucking end. Yeah, because see, your strength, your abundance, your power, you're being empowered by the sun. You're spending a lot of time outside. You're grounding yourselves. I'm hearing somebody just got a grounding mat or something like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got surrender and release, purge. That's what you did with these people, places, and things that did not serve you for your greater good. With this new, uh, with this level up with your self empowerment. Yeah, see, this person wanted you to have you chasing after them, clinging to your damn soft node, wanting to remain comfortable with a motherfucker who caused your comfort, who caused, who sabotaged you. You feel what I'm saying? And you finally made up your mind. You finally made up your mind when it came to this motherfucker to break the toxic patterns that you were bound to by continuously trying to build a solid foundation with a unstable ass motherfucker. Yeah, see, you were to now. It's like you stop trying to build a solid foundation with people and places and things that did not serve you for your greater good, and started building your own solid foundation on your own without these fucking people. Mm-hmm. And now these people are in regret because you got somebody new coming in. And whoever this is going to protect you in a way that these people will never be able to fuck with you again. So I'm telling you, it's like a lot of things that are transpiring in your life right now is coming in to put you in an unfuckwittable position. It's coming in to put you in a position of people having to think twice, sometimes triple times when it comes to messing with you, bothering you. You know what I'm saying? Trying to wage spiritual war with you because they don't have any control over themselves, and because they're unhealed. And that hurt people mentality. I'm hearing that shit won't reach you anymore. That won't break you anymore. That won't bother you anymore. It won't even resurface in your life anymore. Not to say you won't ever encounter a person like that anymore, but the effect is non-existent. The effect is non-existent. It's just like, I don't know. It's just like you're gonna this point in your life in which you're going into is going to have you at peace. You're going to be able to flow peacefully through life without being intercepted, intervened, and blocked, toyed with because of someone else's insecurity, someone else not being in control of themselves, and just frailing and flapping around. You're not going to be preyed on like this anymore, because you're going to be placed in an environment to where the way you're living your life is the norm. Your environment is going to change. You're getting ready to integrate with the people who are living life. You're getting ready to be around a different caliber of humans. These caliber of people who you were raised by, who you were impressed upon by. You learned what you needed to learn from that, and it made you who you are. But you're letting that shit go. You're leaving it right where it's at. You're not taking that with you, not a step further, because it's not going to get you anywhere. It hadn't gotten you anywhere this far, but it kept you alive. You feel what I'm saying? In the sense of, you now know the lesson you can take from all these people is like, you know how to survive life. You know how to survive low vibrational people. And now that you know how to survive low vibrational people, now you need to learn how to live around people who know how to live life. So God is going to place you in a learning environment. to where you can learn how to adjust to your new environment. And now we're climbing the ladder of living life. You're going to see things differently. Again, you're going to receive things. You're going to receive higher vibrational information as far as spiritual downloads, dreams, visions, and whatever other clairs you may have. You feel what I'm saying? Now the gifts that you have obtained from your current level, you're now going to be able to evolve them and sharpen your skills in this new level. Now, God is really going to test your spiritual and physical intellect when it comes to how to apply and use the skills, tools, and keys that God has given you. Yes, you're going to make mistakes. Ain't nobody going to get it right on the first try every time. But God's going to see if you at least going to try to, at least if you're pulling out the right tools or using the right things in this whatever situations or whatever. If you're using the right things to try to get the job done to begin with. And everybody ain't going to be a master of how to, incorporate certain skills and things like that in the beginning. It's okay. Your ancestors, your archangels, and the Most High is going to help you. But then it's going to come a time where they're going to turn your ass loose. And you're going to have to turn your ass up and let God know that you is the big one, not the little one, like he know you are. He want to see his work flourish before his eyes. You feel what I'm saying? So don't put too much pressure on yourself to feel as though you have to be something in such a hurry. Because you don't. There's no fucking rush. So, my darlings, my loves, these are the messages that I have for you all today. I'm getting ready to probably do my nails, and then I'm going to come back over here and go back live with y'all again, because I don't know what's going on the other side, but they ain't popping like y'all. I love y'all over here. Y'all give the love, y'all comment, y'all say things that is in reference to what I'm speaking upon. Y'all ain't disrespectful. Y'all ain't judgmental. Y'all don't make a person feel like, damn, I don't want to get back up here again because I don't want to deal with these motherfucking hellions trying to overpower and overtake my comment section. Y'all don't make me feel as though I need to close my comment section. It's easy to, just remove or hide the channel from the person who's coming in with the nonsense. But overall, I thank you guys for the environment, the community environment over here is very relaxing. I'm able to, smoothly deliver the messages versus on the other side, and where is, emotionally nerve-wracking. Because you don't know what the fuck them people gonna say over there, how they gonna do. I mean, just the other day, shit, I damn got a live ban because somebody reported me because they ain't like what the hell I said. And I'm like, damn, bitch, you just could have just got up out of here. You ain't have to damn cut it off for everybody. So I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, and I thank y'all, because I mean, damn, hell, at least y'all know how to leave when it ain't hitting no more. You done came and got what you came for. Y'all know how to exit without making a scene, and I appreciate that. Thank you for respecting me and my channel. Now, I ain't gonna say I ain't had no haters come through here. I ain't gonna sit up here and tell that kind of lie. I ain't gonna tell that. I have. But y'all have done a good job for backing me up, getting in the comments, letting the motherfucker know what it is and what it ain't. And thank y'all for staying through my little cuss outs, because I will cuss a motherfucker out in my comments quickly. I will cuss your ass slap out. Don't come over here fucking with me. I'm not the one for that. But for all of you guys who love me, and, we got that, energetic love exchange going, and we, over here vibing, I thank y'all. I thank y'all. I thank y'all. I've been on YouTube for years. I'm finally being seen. I'm finally being heard. I'm finally attracting in my tribe. I'm finally getting interaction. Do you know it was years? I would say 2, maybe 3 years that I was on YouTube, and I couldn't get over 10 views on a video. And it's like, now it's like people are waking up because they tired of being played with. They tired of the froth. They tired of these Starbucks ass messages that are being presented. You guys are waking up and you're actually seeing the truth of what divinity is all about and what these tarot readings are all about and what they stand for. You guys are choosing your readers more carefully. You're using your discernment when it comes to choosing your readers, and I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys using it for what it is for elevation, soul healing, confirmation, guidance. I thank you guys for seeing the truth of the craft and respecting those who respect the craft and not use it for entertainment and not use it for monetary gain. Like I said, it was 3 years that I couldn't get over 10 views on a video. You feel what I'm saying? Yes, I did pay to have my channel monetized, but it was just for the access to you guys, to be seen, to be put out in the algorithm so you guys could find me. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't for the money. So I just thank y'all. And I appreciate y'all. And I think I'm going to go do my nails for a little bit here. And I'll be back with you guys shortly, all right? So y'all go to the community board, please. That's the only thing I ask outside of, you know, being active in the lives. Please be active on the channel. You know, I put polls and things in the community, on the community board to see what you guys want me to dig and dive into. Don't be afraid to make a post. Don't be afraid to leave a comment. Don't be afraid to let me know what type of readings you guys are looking for so that I can give you guys the guidance and give you guys what you need. You feel what I'm saying? I'm always giving you what you need because, again, I'm only tapping into the Most High. So I'm giving you what the Most High feels as though you need to hear. Category or anything of that nature that you guys are needing me to tap into, just let me know. So please, 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 whether you are a subscriber or not, please go to the community board and voice your opinion, communicate with one another there, and let's get this community going and flourishing in a bigger way. Okay. So my darlings, my loves, these are the messages that I have for you all today. And until next time, my darlings, peace.